Now let's continue with Did the Marxist Fascist Democrats Wake a Roaring Lion Part 2. These Marxist fascist America haters have made their agenda evident. As they have put it, they will burn it all effing down. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer made it clear while speaking on behalf of the Democrat candidates running in the Georgia State Senate runoff race. Chuck Schumer said, quote, "First we take Georgia, then we change America." The Democrats' agenda could not be more clear. Their desired takeover of the United States is to create a one-party oligarchy government. As history has shown, if allowed, the ideology of socialism will foment from within. A past ruthless Soviet premier of Russia, Nikita Khrushchev, made it clear in the 1950s when he said, "We will take America without firing a shot. We can't expect the American people to jump from capitalism to communism, but we can assist their elected leaders in giving them small doses of socialism until they awaken one day to find that they have communism. We do not have to invade the United States. We will destroy you from within." This comes from a man who helped Stalin murder hundreds of thousands of political opponents in Russia. Today we are seeing these words played out through the Democrat Party. It is becoming undeniable. The Democrats and other segments of the United States are being led by foreign influence from China, Russia, Iran, and Venezuela, to name a few. In the Communist Manifesto, Marx explained that the Communist Party wants for society to seize and redistribute political power. The key to doing this, Marx said, is the abolition of private property. Marx believed in capitalism clinging to the importance and necessity of private property only benefits the elitist. Everyone else has little or no access to it and suffers under its reign. Therefore, Marx's solution is all property and means of production should belong to the state for equal redistribution of wealth. Marx explains in his view of capitalism that the elites achieve state power by creating and controlling the post-feudal political system. Consequently, the state reflects the world views and interests of the wealthy and powerful minority, and not those of the working class who make up the majority of society. Marx's utopia belief that communism creates in society where everyone is equal in all things is not realistic. Anytime there is a selected few at the top who controls the redistribution, whether it is distributing power, money, food, housing, or property, those at the top entrusted to redistribute will absolutely experience greed, wealth, and corruption. Honestly, this is what has been seen in socialism and communism throughout history. There is not and never has been a utopia while living under these forms of governance. There has always been a huge disparity in comfort and wealth between the people and their leaders, as well as massive corruption. The problem with the Marxist ideology, today's elites, is the billionaire elitist, the 1% who are the ones funding the idea of a one-party oligarchy takeover of America. The global elitist agenda of turning America into a Marxist state we have been struggling with for the last 15 years. They are using their extreme wealth to buy, force, and censor any competition or opposition. Look at what these elitists have funded just in the year of 2020. The BLM and Antifa riots and social unrest, the control of mainstream media securing their narrative, politicalization of the Chinese virus for political gain, the extreme censorship of any information that opposes their agenda through social media, the 24/7 attempts to oppose President Trump and remove him from office, the widespread conspired fraud to steal the 2020 presidential election. All these things were dictated by global billionaire elitists using their wealth for personal and corrupt gain. This is why Marx's vision of a utopian society in communism will never be a reality. According to Marx and communism, all property and production means should be turned over to the state, putting those on top in control of redistribution. We have seen firsthand this year what a select few with immense power can influence. If America goes the way of communism, it is these billionaire elite globalists who will reign at the top of the one-party oligarchy. The corruption showed by the billionaire elites is why Americans do not want to turn in the United States Constitution for communism. No, America does not want state-controlled media, property, production, and wealth. America, we the people must hold on to our Constitution and capitalism. We must fight to preserve the United States of America. For us to win, Republican, conservative, libertarian, and independent voters must become engaged and vote at record numbers from here on out. Fight to keep America, America. There has never been a freer or more opportunity-driven country in the history of the world than the United States of America. Thank you. I would appreciate you all exploring, donating, subscribing, joining, and shopping on my sites. Until next time, this is Common Constitutionalism, and I am Mitch. Thank you, America.